Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling energized, IRIE, because we have another jam-packed pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darling, yes, honeys. In today's reading, we are exploring his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So get your tea, get your snacks, because we are in for a juicy one, because we've got some charms today. So see you on the other side. Guarantee. T-Sippers, guarantee. T-Sippers, guarantee. Welcome, T-Sippers, yeah. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go to that number that's calling you. And if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time to our intuitive tea sippers, our generals, our subscribers. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. In today's reading, we are exploring his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. But we're going to focus on these messages here and the charms when we'll have a brief look into the tarot and also the blunt AF messages, okay? So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go to that number that's calling you. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, or you want to go through each read, okay, you can do so as well, and just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Now, big up to yourselves, okay? I hope you have all rested. I've had to take a little bit of time just to rest, okay? But feeling more rejuvenated, and I hope you are feeling nice and rejuvenated, and just making sure you are looking after yourself, okay? Making sure you're eating well, you know, lots of sleep, lots of water, hydration, okay? Lots of nutritious foods, okay? Just feeling energized, okay? So let's see Gwan. Okay, Wagwan is Jamaican patois for what is going on. But before we do, we're going to bring in some good gratitude energy into the mix, okay? So thank you, universe, thank you, spirit guides, thank you, guardian angels, thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive in today's read. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. We're focusing on that last time they saw you energy. So may the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition and use their discernment. It's about empowering them to be their own intuitive reader. So thank you in abundance. All right, go to that number that's calling you, or go through each pile, and we will see you on the other side, okay? Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. So we are on pile 1, and we're exploring the juicy intuitive gems that want to come through for his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So if you are new here, big up yourselves every time to our intuitive tea sippers, our generals, our subscribers. Big up, big up, big up every time. Big up, big up. Big up every time. Big up every time to you all. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. Okay, now I hope you are all feeling good. Okay, because we are in for a read. Okay, so we have some charms today. Okay, as I was pulling out the cards, and then I was like, charms. Should we do charms? And it was like, yeah, do charms. Do charms. Okay? Do charms. Okay, so we're going to take it a bit, we're going to just do something a little different. We might go for the tarot, but we're going to focus specifically on the messages that want to come through from the charms and from the cards that we have here. Okay, so I hope you have a nice cup of tea. I'm sipping on some strawberry and raspberry tea. Okay, so let us know in the comments what you are sipping on. Okay, we love to hear from you all. And also, if you hear oi, 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 it's just a way of how I connect with those juicy intuitive gems that want to come through in today's read. Okay, so woi is a Jamaican phrase which is equivalent to OMG, and I like to use it in to connect with those gems that come through. Okay, essentially going, okay, oh my gosh, this is happening. Okay, woi, but in a singy way. Oi, 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 woi. Okay, so let's have a look now. Feeling a bit hot, so I'm just trying to get nice and cool. Okay, as we get in. Okay, let us know how. Let us know what the weather is like where you are. Okay, so before we begin, right, and let's take a nice sip of tea. Okay, before we begin. Let's get nice and hydrated. So cheers to these intuitive gems. Okay, that was a little pre-drink. So we have pile one. So let's see Wagwan for pile one. And Wagwan is Jamaican patois for what is going on. Okay. Now we may have the energy of new beginnings. Okay. New beginnings. And I wanted to do this read because now we're out of that Mercury retrograde energy. Okay, and if you are air sign, okay, or Virgo, it may have been very heavy, very tired energy. Okay, so I hope you've been just taking time to look after yourself. Okay, all right. And we're also coming out of the Venus retrograde, and the Venus is all about love. Okay, so now we can really kind of go into those deep dives of those love connections. Now, if you're looking at this at a later time, the messages are timeless. Okay, so let's start with the cards. So we have, I feel like we were meant to be more than just friends. So I feel like we were meant to be more than just friends. Now, this could be someone who is a friend. This could be someone who is a crush. This could be someone, a colleague. It feels like it could also be someone that you may have had. There may have been some talks like, oh, if the two of us don't meet anyone, like there's this open, like an open kind of situation or conversation that, you know, you may get together. Okay, ooh la la. But it also feels like it could be someone that you may know likes you, but sometimes you may get this, nah, not Nate is coming through. Nate, take it where it resonates, but it could feel like, nah, not Nate, not John. Okay, and the question is saying why. Now it feels like maybe this person could also be from a different background, different culture. Maybe that could be also the apprehensive. It's like new territory. Not sure how to navigate it. Okay, I feel like we were meant to be more than just friends. I have secret feelings. So there is this secret energy. So it could be this crush energy that wants to come in. Someone that does have feelings for you. Okay, neighbor is coming through. I have secret feelings for you that I haven't confessed. Okay, we also have, I wish I could be more open about my feelings. So they want to be more open. Okay, we have here, I want to be honest about my intentions with you. I want to be honest about my intentions. Okay, I deeply apologize for my actions and words. So we have an energy of apologetic energy coming through. And we have, I want to travel the world with you. So now let's have a look at the charms. Okay, let's have a look at the charms. We're going to use this. We have quite a few charms that came through for pile 1. Okay, so I hope you can see that. Okay, okay, try and get that to stop rolling around. Okay, right, I hope you can see that. So let's keep it here. Right, so we have the cup. Okay, we have the cup, and that's telling us that there is a lot of feelings here. Okay, now this person may be a water sign. Okay, but there is some deep emotions, deep feelings that they have. Perhaps the two of you did go out somewhere, or there could have been some kind of conversation, but this person almost enjoyed the conversation as if they were on a date with you. Okay, there could have been some kind of exchange of gift with this person, because we have just for you here. Hope you can see that, just for you. Okay, so some kind of gift or some kind of offering. Okay, perhaps there was some kind of chivalry going on between you and this person, and it may have also created a bit of a spark between you, or like there may have been some kind of enlightenment. Okay, with this thunder energy, like someone, you see that thunder energy, like someone's thinking, wow, does Jane really fancy me? Does John really fancy me? Does Nate, is Nate really into me? Okay, or maybe there may be someone with an N name here. Okay, we have blessed. Now it feels like the last situation that you had with this person, that they feel like it was a very enjoyable moment. It feels like it could also be that this person has a lot of appreciation. Okay, when it comes to you, perhaps you may lighten up. Their face lightens up when they hear your name. Okay, ooh la la. I'm currently seeing 9:09 on the clock. Okay, 9:09 on the clock. Okay, now regardless of when you see this, the messages are timeless, but that 9 represents an energy of independence. So again, perhaps both of you are on that kind of wavelength, and that is what is making you very attractive at this time. Okay, we have this energy, especially with this butterfly here, is telling us that there is like a transformative energy. Perhaps this person or you have been working on yourselves, and this has maybe given you a lot of compliments recently. Okay, people are maybe recognizing the changes that you've been making, especially if there's been any around you who have been those kind of naysayers, who's like, oh yeah, I've got to see it to believe it. Okay, now this could be like changes in your body, your mindset, maybe work, career. Perhaps someone has some just plans on moving somewhere. Okay, and this could be also why this person is thinking about you, because we also have this truck. Okay, and it feels like this truck is like there's a loads of like, there's something that wants to be dropped. Now this could be the feelings that want to they want to lay down these feelings, because we also have almost like an infinity sign with the dolphins here. Okay, and dolphins can represent that intelligence, romance. Okay, there's also like a soulmate energy here. Now we also have like a letter, okay, with a heart on it, which is telling us somebody wants to tell you something. They want to confess. They want to confess something. We also have a cassette player. Now it could also be someone who could be revisiting those moments of the last time they saw you. Okay, it could also be an ex. Okay, who could be reminiscing on the last moments they saw you. Okay, again, it could be regrets on how they didn't handle a situation, how they maybe didn't say what they wanted to say at the time. Okay, but from what we can see, there is a soulmate energy here. There is an energy that feels like it feels like almost like an honor, like someone is thankful, even if you and this person are not together. They are thankful that they have come across your energy, your presence. Again, it could also be someone from the past who feels this way, and it could also be someone in your current energy that feels this way, that feel like even if things don't materialize into a relationship, they are still glad to have you as a friend. Again, it could be someone, because I'm getting the energy of like someone who likes to link arms. Okay, it could be a friend that likes to link arms, or it could be um, a love interest that does this as well. Okay, because there's a chivalry energy coming through. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Ooh la la. So we're gonna leave that here. Okay. And we're gonna leave you now with some more juicy messages. Okay. So let's start with the Jamaican proverb. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, what's the Jamaican proverbs want the collective to know right now? For pile one, the last time they saw you, the last time they saw you, the last time they saw you, the last time. Ooh, we got quite a few. But I'm gonna pick the one that my eye first looked on. Okay. And this one, we'll look at these two, since my eyes catch those. So we have the bucket. So the bucket wells with water. One day the bottom of the bucket. So the bottom of the bucket. Okay, the bottom will fall out if there's too much pressure. Too much pressure. Now, water, bucket, going to this. Okay, there's feelings here. Something is ready to drop. Someone's ready to drop some information on you, a confession, okay? Because now it's too much. It's too much. Now, it feels like also this person finds you very attractive, but it's not also your physical attraction. What they like about you is your energy, your vibe, okay? They like your vibe, okay? Yeah, there's a song coming through, but we don't want to sing that one. We don't want to sing that one. If you know what it is, put it in the comments down below. But what's coming through is she's got that vibe. Okay, yeah. So the bucket wells. So the bucket are well with water. One day, okay, one day the bottom of the bucket must drop out. Simply means that the water is overflowing, that this bit now can no longer hold the burden anymore, so it will fall out. Okay, now this is all relating it to how the last time they saw you, there was a lot of emotions here. Now it feels like this person was also trying to keep their composure together. They were trying to not be too overwhelmed. Okay, there may have been some stress around meeting you and seeing you. Okay, we also have here today for me, tomorrow for you. So today for me, tomorrow for you. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Okay, meaning that, you know, if you look at that that infinity energy as well, the dolphins being here, that sometimes, you know, things may not always work out for you. It might work out then, for like say tomorrow, it may work out for somebody else, but maybe your time is another day. Okay, and this is the energy where it feels like this person feels like they may have realized that there was some maturity that they needed to do and recognize here life has ups and downs, recognizing cycles, patterns, but taking that time to show gratitude and reflect on things. Okay, and especially with this dolphin sign, it feels like maybe you and this person may have known each other when you were younger. Okay, and maybe there's been a recent contact with this person. Okay, it could also be someone who has the regrets that things may have not have come to fruition between you and them, but there is this hope. Okay, whether it could also be that they dream about this hope. They may even tell others if you've got any mutual connections. Now it could also be where there's been a separation, but they may still tell others, like, or say, if you can pass this message please to Jane. Okay, now I'm getting this energy of like some of you have had this energy of I'm done, and but you might be curious. Okay, and there could be some of you who, feel flattered at the same time. Okay, so let's have a look now, because we did have quite a few messages, and it feels like, especially with a lot of those messages coming through, there may have been a lot of like life's lessons. Okay, because we see the butterfly, we see the dolphins being here, we see the cassette, we see like the like a lorry carrying a whole heavy load. We see the cup, okay, which is telling us that there's lots of feelings here. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the temperance, if we see the hermit in the tarot, okay, because it feels like there's a deep reflection energy here. So let's have a look now at the tarot and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we have the Hierophant that has popped itself out. Okay, Hierophant again is about lessons. And look what we have, Page of Wands. So there is definitely a message. The Page of Wands, let's start with the Wands. The Wands is the fire energy, so think of Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There is a soulmate energy here. And behind it, we said, look, the Lovers is here. So there is a strong, heavy love connection. This person could also let's go back to the Page of Wands. Okay, we're getting excited. We're getting excited. This could be telling us, and this is also telling us why we're seeing all these kind of heavy emotion feelings. And with the Jamaican proverbs, there was like lots that wanted to come through. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, okay, this person could be slightly younger. Okay, or the page could be just telling us that they want to make some action to come towards you. Okay, Wands is the fire energy, so as we said, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. There could be this could also be telling us that there is some action that they want to take place. Now, with the Hierophant being here, it could be telling us maybe this person has looked to maybe they have been like gaining a lot of intuitive gems from tarot readings, from elders. Okay, because the Hierophant can also represent an elder. Okay, someone who's knowledgeable, a teacher, a leader, maybe someone, a pillar from the community. Okay, it could also be, they could have also been looking for maybe even for like religious or spiritual, okay, advice or leadership to help them. They could also be thinking about the institution of marriage, because the Hierophant does represent institutions, okay, whether it's financial, marital, you name it, okay, they can represent that. Okay, now we also have the Two of Cups being here. So with the Two of Cups being here, this is telling us that this person does want a deep connection. They do want to exchange their cup, but there could be an energy, there could be an issue around confidence, okay, with the lovers, because the lovers does represent that six harmony, okay, wanting to come together, but they're again wanting to feel confident in exchanging their cup, okay. So in regards to their exact thoughts and feelings, the last time they saw you, there was a lot of overwhelming energy. It feels almost like they were so, the attraction, the attraction, the feelings were so strong that things was left unsaid. And it feels like there is a regret. I feel drawn to have a look here. Yes, look at that. We have the Two of Swords. That there were things left unsaid. Okay, and you see that moon here, which is telling us that there has been some hidden feelings, and they've been thinking about trying to come towards you. Okay, make movement. And this could be why we're seeing that Page of Wands, because right now they're still in this energy of, I want more, but at the same time, you know, everyone has free will. Maybe Jane might not feel the same. Maybe John may not feel the same. Okay, but I'm still hoping, you know, yearning that things can come together. Now let's have a look what's at the back of this deck. Okay, oh, look at that. We have the Six of Cups trying to pop through. Okay, we have the King of Cups as well, and we have the Two of Wands. Look at that. Behind that the King of Cups, sorry, is the Nine of Swords. So there has been an energy here, and the Two of Wands here, someone wanting to come towards you. Okay, someone wants to come towards you and tell you how they feel. But again, there could be some regret here. There could be some feelings like maybe they didn't do enough. But they're still hoping that success can take place in this connection. Okay, so with all these cards being here, this person could be any sign. We haven't seen, no, we have seen, we've seen wands, but there's a lot of wands energy. Okay, because we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have a energy here with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay, which if you look at the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords, there are similar energies of seeking clarity to kind of know what exactly what they need to do. Okay, move with intention. So they could be a Libra, they could be a Gemini or Aquarius for the air signs, okay, with the swords representing air signs. We also have the Lovers, which represents the energy of the Gemini energy, the air sign energy. So again, they could be an air sign, okay. And we have the Two of Cups and the King of Cups, which represents the energy of the water sign. So think of Leo. Sorry, scratch that. Rewind, rewind. Think of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And for the earth signs, we have the Hierophant. So think of Taurus, okay, Capricorn, and Virgo. So again, it could be any sign here, but we have significant energy. And look at that world as well, which could be telling us again, there could be any sign here. But again, now seeing that behind the Lovers, perhaps there could be some kind of passion or hobby or interest that may be how you both met for some of you. Because we also have, look how it came out, perfect timing. The world. I want to travel the world with you. This person could want to travel the world. Perhaps there has been discussions about doing things together. Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. So now we're going to sip on some tea and we're going to do a deep dive now with the Blunt AF and see what wants to come through. So I'm sipping on my strawberry and raspberry tea. Let us know what you are sipping on in the comments down below. And cheers to Intuitive Gems. Okay. All right. So let's have a look. Okay. If you know the tune, Blunt AF, you can sing it with me, but I'm going to sing it with you, okay? Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, Blunt AF. Can you sing it with me? Yeah? Alright, come on, let's get that energy. Let's get charged. Fire, fire, fire. Charge up that energy. Charge up the energy. Especially because we got the two of wands here. The six of wands here. The page of wands. So we're using that energy. And oh, we forgot the eight of wands as well. So yes, a lot of heavy fire energy. Fire, 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 fire. So someone is... Perhaps this person might have a slight impulsive energy, spontaneous energy about them. Okay, so let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How you feel, Blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. For power one, how do you feel, Blunt AF? We're swimming in the oceans of love and feelings. Oh, I wasn't meant to go that far. just supposed to keep it at Blunt AF. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Yeah, something must come out. Thank you. So let's have a look at these messages. Okay. So we have, I was in a rebound connection, but all I saw was you. So some deep confessions. Okay. Social media makes this complicated as this is all I have right now to connect. So it could be, again, someone that there's limited contact here. Okay. I want you now, when you stop showing me interest, run and chase, vice versa. So there could have been some gameplay in here. Okay. Again, we do have a lot of fire energy, so there could have been that thrill, okay, adrenaline thing going on. Okay, perhaps that was maybe it could have been a mutual thing here. Okay, but still be mindful of this energy, because that run and chasing kind of dynamic, you know, it's all about, well, if you play silly games, you know, you're winning silly prizes. Okay, so just let your intuition guide you and use your discernment every time. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. You are always on my mind. I'm visualizing being with you despite the distance. So there is a distance between you and this person. We have the world, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here. Like there's some distance, that could be even the distance is that someone has a mind shift that they need to take place. That needs to take place. This distance is tough on me, but I hope we can get through this. And it could be someone seeking advice. Okay, now what's also coming through, if anyone is married, it could also be some marital issues, and it feels like this is specific, but someone could be trying to see, yeah, I've just got that phone beep. Okay, when we lots of messages also, or confirmations or signs or synchronicities come through technology for me. Okay, and again, especially because as an air sign, Mercury runs for us Geminis. Okay, that's the one where I've noticed how we get a lot of little confirmations. So there's a specific message here. There could also be something about a marital issue. Okay, either someone is trying to seek pre-marital counseling, or there could be someone who having a bit of like marital, and someone is seeking advice from the Hierophant, from a teacher, from a leader, or marital counseling, and hoping that you can patch that distance to get like take that time to overcome that distance. Okay, I hope that's making sense. Again, take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. We have, I am open, ready and steady to love you. Okay, and be loved by you. I know I am confusing right now. Okay, and we have, could we try again? So someone wants to try again. And we have, our differences are wild, but I hope we can get through them. So there could be some differences, okay, that could be impacting this connection. I look at your number, meaning to call, but I'm scared to make the initial move. Okay, so we're going to give you a bonus. Let's look at the Blunt AF advice deck and see what wants to come through regarding this person. The last time they saw you, his exact thoughts and feelings. The Power One. Okay, what do you need to know? Okay, so we have fumbling opportunities. So I fumbled opportunities to express my love. Now it's too late. So someone feels like they fumbled an opportunity here. The struggle to let go. Letting go feels impossible when memories cling so tightly. The desire for authenticity. I want authenticity in love. No more pretenses or games. So someone here, because we did have that running, chasing, there could be someone who recognized, look, I'm going to stop playing games. This is what it's led to, this energy. And look what's behind it. The Four of Swords, okay? Sitting, contemplating, and behind that is the sun. That's what they want. They want the sun. They want the sun. So it's like, well, if you want the sun, stop playing games, because when you're playing games, look what you're resulting to. You're creating that tower moment. And the tower is saying, we're going to knock on your door to check in and say, are you serious? But are you serious though? But are you serious though? Are you serious though? Do you really want this though? Then stop playing games. Stop playing games, okay? Can we have, are you serious though? In the comments down below. Are you serious though? Okay? Much love and blessings. So, last but not least, let's have a look at initials that want to come through for his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Okay, so reveal those messages, his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Okay, we've got quite a few, so we're going to put this in here. I'm going to use that because we've got quite a lot. Ooh, one dropped in there. It feels like it's this this V that dropped. Okay. Yes, so there you go. Let's have a look, see what wants to reveal itself or single itself out. We have C and the L. We've got, okay, if you notice any patterns, let us know. And we've got the L again. E. And we have A. Okay. It could be an initial, a name, a place. Could be where, somewhere where you met this person. Okay, or the last time you met this person. A hobby or an interest. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay. Oh, we also have this N that was on top here. Okay. Now we're getting a few more here. Okay. C, J, E, S, R. And all these here. We've got M standing out. Okay. So take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. So we're going to leave it here. Okay, but big up, big up, big up to yourselves every time. Much love and blessings to you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It means a great lot. It means a lot. So thank you in abundance. So take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. I saw it go. Asoika is Jamaican patois and it simply means this is how it goes. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to look good, feel good, keep sipping, stay hydrated, stay blessed, and we will see you on the next one. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Are you serious though? Are you serious though? All right. And Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan mid generals. So we're on pile 2 and we're exploring his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Big up yourselves, much love and blessings from Auntie T. For our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, our generals, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, every time. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. Big up yourselves every time. Okay? We're exploring those juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through. So I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or beverage of your choice. Okay, I'm sipping on some strawberry and raspberry tea. So let us know in the comments down below what you're sipping on or where you are from. We'd love to hear and engage with you all. So thank you in abundance. Now if you hear why, okay, well, no, rewind. If you hear why, okay, why is the Jamaican phrase and it's the equivalent to OMG, okay, oh my gosh, okay. And just like how oh my gosh can be used in different contexts, I like to use it when connecting with those downloads that come through, those intuitive gems that come through, and I'm essentially saying oh my gosh, okay? But instead of saying why, or sometimes I may say it, but it's why, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into this read and see Wagwan for pile 2. Wagwan is Jamaican patois for what is going on, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what is going on. Now, we may have the energy of 2. Okay, and from what we can see here, we do have a bit of that energy here. Okay, 2 represents that energy of balance, making decisions, options, a need for clarity, a need for trust in yourself, your intuition. Okay, and we have this energy here that someone is scared of committing, but they want to try with you. Okay, they want to try with you. So before we begin, we're going to have a look at the charms and see what the charms want to tell us, okay? So let's have a look at the charms. We have quite a few charms for you. Okay, now let's start with the D. Okay, we have that D. That could be significant regarding somebody's name. It could also represent the day, the date, because we are looking at that last time they saw you. There could be something significant about that day, that time that they saw you. Okay, it could also be somebody's name. It could also feel like someone feels like there's a deadline, okay, and a deadline that they need to work on. Okay, we also have a key. Okay, now it feels like this key being here is perhaps someone feels like you are getting closer and closer to that heart chakra. Okay, it feels like that heart chakra may have been kind of like blocked for a while, and again it could be due to this what we see here, this energy of scared of commitment. Okay, because we also have these 2 rings. We have 222, the angel number 222. Okay, I hope you can see that. Let's get that focus right. 22222. Hope you can see that. 22222. Okay. Now this could be telling us that there is a lot of decisions that need to be made here. An energy of groundedness, an energy of seeking clarity, and we also have a similar energy with the 555. Okay, which is kind of telling us that there could be some kind of internal conflicts going on, okay, when it comes to the feelings and expressing themselves. But there is an energy of attraction here. There is an energy of wanting to connect with you, okay. Now, if we add all those numbers together, 2, 4, 6, it gives us 6. 6 is the energy of harmony. So there could be the harmony, the need of harmony in their decisions, in their choices, okay, in their feelings, okay. If we add these together, 5, 10, 15, okay, add the 1 and the 5, what does it give us? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It gives us 6, isn't it? So there is an energy of 6, a strong energy of 6, an energy of needing to be in a harmonious energy, okay, when they make a decision. Now we also have the skull here. This skull could be telling us that there could be a lot of heavy energy around their crown chakra, because again they're seeking clarity, making decisions, okay. If anyone was wondering what I was singing, it was I think it's the theme tune to Jeopardy, okay. And it was it was a US game show at the time. It didn't really come to the UK, but we used to get to see it like if there was like sitcoms or like films that may show like a clip of it. Yeah. So with it, going back to the read, the skull, there could be telling us that there's a lot of heavy energy around them having to make decisions, making a choice, okay. It could also be telling us that this person, you see it keeps trying to move, like this person is really heavy in their thinking at this time. It could also be that they want to express and help you understand why they may have it. What's coming through is like they may have skeletons, but those skeletons will help you to understand where those fear came from. It could be through past situations, and even though there's time has passed and they're like, yeah, I've got over it, it has created an apprehension of like someone who wants to pass the threshold, someone wants to take the next step. It's like, well, what if this person, what if this happens again? I don't know if my heart can handle this. There is a fear here, okay? And if you look at this game, it's like a Game Boy, okay? Back in the day. Let us know if anyone had a Game Boy back in the day, okay? It's the Game Boy, or this game, like game control or console being here, is also telling us what route do I take, what choice do I make here. I've got to think quick before, I don't want my character to lose, so I've got to decide, do I go left, do I go right, what way do I turn, okay. So there is an energy here, like someone is having like a, they're definitely going through this process of like thinking and trying to seek clarity, because we also have this traffic sign as well. It's kind of it feels like there might be some pressure around time, okay. Maybe there has been some talk about you and this person regarding time, and they're also seeking like angelic forces, okay, to seek guidance. Perhaps someone could be praying, they could be wishing, they could be hoping that divine timing does come into play or work in both of your favors. We do also have this truckload, which is telling us that there is a lot of feelings here, okay. They want to unload, okay, but it's it feels very much like they want to just be able to express those feelings and hope that you will receive, okay, and be understanding. Now, for some of you, it could be a specific message as well, okay, with this skull. It could also be that maybe there was a loved one, a deceased loved one, okay, all right. But it does feel like there's someone here who's like, we'll call you Jane, call this person John. I do want to tell Jane how I feel. I do want to say more, and I'm just hoping that maybe, you know, if I say, explain my situation, that they will understand me a lot more. Okay, it feels very much like this person wants to help you understand them, okay, help you understand them, but it does feel like there's a time issue here. Maybe the D could also stand for distance, deadline, okay, some pressure around a deadline, a date, okay. So take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. Right, let's have a look at these feelings for you cards. So we have, I'm scared of committing, but I want to try with you. Okay. I need to confess something to you. I have shown poor communication skills and poor resolution, which has impacted the connection. Again, that making that choices, making those decisions. Okay, sometimes sometimes we get the time to make the decisions, and sometimes we have to think on the spot there. Okay, how do we handle the situation? Okay, and maybe this person might not be great at doing this. Okay, I haven't seen the best in relationships, and I've been hurt in the past. So this energy is here, but I still believe in love. I still believe in love. Okay, and notice, look at how many cards have come out. Just notice, we saw strong energy of 6 here, and we have 6 cards that come out. So for pile 2, there is a strong energy of harmony. Harmony is needed here. Okay. I regret not giving us a real chance. I regret not giving us a real chance. Okay. And we have, I want to be more than just a casual connection. So I want to be more than just a casual connection. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the tarot and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, will it unfold itself, reveal itself like pile 1? Okay, or look, we have the 3 of Cups at the front. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords, which is telling us that there is some hidden thoughts and they need to express them. Okay, they need to express them. See what's here. Yes, that clarity energy with the Ace of Swords and that 10 of Wands. They do feel this heavy weighted energy. Okay, and we have the Hierophant at the back, just like we had the Hierophant in pile 1. Okay, so I feel like that was it might reveal itself, but it feels like that was the Page of Swords. Okay, that was popping out, which could also be telling us that this person has been looking. They have been maybe looking on social media. They have been looking on phone messages. Okay, but what we have here is this person knows that they've got to do things differently. We're going to take it to tarot school at Gwan, tarot and tea a bit, okay, just for a little bit. With the Hierophant being here, this is a major arcana, okay, which is telling us that ultimately this person knows that they need to seek harmony when it comes to managing and operating their feelings, being in balance, being in harmony with their feelings. It feels very much like what we said earlier, the heart chakra. There has been a block with the heart chakra. Okay, now this could be due to past hurt. This could be this person feeling like, yeah, I've overcome it, but then when a new situation, a new connection arises, it triggers this person. Okay, it could have had something to do, even though we see the three of cups in the upright position, it could be something to do with a three of cups energy or third party energy. Okay, perhaps there was some situation regarding a third party. Okay, perhaps you or this person have mutual connections as well. Let's see what's behind it. We have the Six of Swords. Yes, so with that energy being here, the Six of Swords is like a lot going on in their mind, but it's like their mind is shifting elsewhere. Their mind could be wandering elsewhere. Their mind could be at this time thinking heavily about what do they need to do next. How can I move to a much clearer way of thinking, a way of looking at things, and especially because we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, this is kind of telling us there is a lot of heavy energy. Okay, now this person might be a practical person, okay, that you're dealing with. Perhaps they may be into like bodybuilding, like regular gym activities. Maybe they do construction, or they do something with their hands where they have to like do some manual handing, lifting. Just seeing that lot of lifting energy with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands here. Okay, as well as the Ace of Swords, that there could be something to do with lifting. It could also be symbolic for their feelings, that they have to deal with their feelings, because we do see the Three of Cups here. Okay, so there is heavy feelings going on. Okay, but there's an energy of needing to process these feelings. They could be seeking the Hierophant. Again, they may be watching tarot readings. They could be seeking advice from an elder, from someone who may be knowledgeable in the institution of committed relationships. They could be wanting to seek advice, seek support. I'm also getting like Reiki healing, okay, on how, as well as like coaching, whether it could be like relationship coaching. Maybe they could just be watching tips or on social media, okay, but it feels like they could be trying to recognize their own patterns of behavior, look at the patterns of behavior that they may have picked up along the way from growing up, and then looking at the good, the bad, the ugly, and then thinking, look at this with that. Yes, so we do have that inner child energy here with the Sun. Okay, looking back and thinking, right, what do I need to do? Because if this is not working for me, what I saw before, what I was observed, what I was witness to, what I observed, or what I was exposed to, because it's created this imbalance. Look, we have this earth energy come out. Okay, so this person could be any sign, because so far we've seen the cups energy, which is water signs. So think of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've seen the swords heavily in this read. In pile one, it was the Wands energy that was very heavy, the fire signs. Okay, in pile two, it's the air signs that are very heavy in this read. So think of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, if you are currently watching now, again, the messages are timeless. We did have a Mercury retrograde. This could have impacted their energy heavily, okay, and resulting to maybe needing some time, because there was like a jam in the traffic when it comes to processing information, maybe needing some time to avoid any disagreements, or for the communication to get misconstrued and not received well. Okay, and this could be why we have that traffic sign to say, maybe, you know what, before you want to say something, get clear, and maybe call on Archangel Gabriel for helping to make that communication clear. You know, Archangel Gabriel is really good. If you're like, right, I need to get this information clear, just call Archangel Gabriel's name 3 times and sit, okay? Build that relationship and just say, please help me to have more clarity. Please help me to be able to speak or convey this message clearly. And you'll find yourself, give it time, trust it, and you'll find you'll get more. It's like, oh, this is, thank you. Wow, you'll notice it, okay? So, yes, we said Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, very strong with this air energy, swords energy, okay? There's a need for clarity here. We also have the inner child energy popping up with the sun, which is another major arcana. So we have 2 major arcanas, the Hierophant and the sun. So the Hierophant and the sun being here is telling us that there is something very heavy about upbringing. And this could be telling us why we see the skull, because either there could be something significant that took place in their formative years, their early childhood years, okay, their adolescence years, that they recognized that there was an imbalance. They recognized there was an imbalance, and it could also be them looking at. It feels like this could be the King of Cups behind this as well. That they could be recognizing that there were some things, again, that good, the bad, and the ugly. The good that they must to take, okay, but then recognizing the bad and ugly needed to be left alone. Especially we've seen that 6 of Swords, like someone's needing to move away. Perhaps there could have been, with the 3 of Cups being here, and what's coming through is drink, okay. There may have been something to do with alcohol. This may have impacted this person, maybe fear of what they were exposed to, because we do have that inner child energy with the sun and the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be that this person could be seeking more knowledge, more like recognizing the need to be more self-aware, understanding, and to face through their fears, to recognize where their fears came from. And it's like saying, right, perhaps they may have been looking at some videos, some messages around the inner child, and how our upbringing can impact our later years, our adult years, okay? Especially because we have all this weighty energy, these feelings, the 6 of Pentacles, that there was something imbalanced. And again, we go back to the 6. We said the 6. We've seen 6 here with the rings, okay. We saw 6 with the cards that came out for you, and we see 6 again in this reverse energy, which is, and the 6 of Swords. So there's a strong energy when it comes to their need for their groundedness, their clarity, their confidence to step out of their comfort zone. There's a need, okay, to really be confident in themselves. And what we have here, yes, look at that, the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So I keep saying the 6 of Cups. I think I said it before about one, the King of Cups, okay? But I feel like saying the 6 of Cups, it was an accident. Because we've seen 6, we've seen 6s, okay? Again, the need for energy. And look what I see currently as well on the clock while we talk about 6. Look at there, 6. Okay. There is a need here for harmony, balance, and in their decision making, seeking that clarity. And it's kind of saying what they deeply are hiding is this energy. This is what the heart chakra is hiding with that 7 of Swords. That's what they're hiding. But what is holding them back is their fear. Okay, the song that's coming through is the reggae song by John McLean, one of my favorite songs or lovers rock songs of all time. If I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Okay, and I think it goes, or would you treasure it? Okay, would you treasure it? Um, so, if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it, or would you treasure it? What would you do? So there is somebody that does have feelings here, and we have that Ace of Wands. That yes, they do, but there is some work that needs to be done when it comes to their confidence. Again, we see this energy of that they may have seen some poor or not the best experiences. Unfortunately, we all have free will, okay? And the understanding of free will is that yes, there's divine intervention, but the idea is that divine intervention doesn't just come in like that. It don't just come in like so, okay? Because we have free will. So this is why we always ask to call on the angels, okay, for guidance. You have to call, you have to build that relationship. But that's where you have to now get to that point where you can feel confident in seeking that support by like asking, or through prayer, for asking for that divine intervention, that divine support. So it feels like this person, with the Hierophant being here, they could be doing that. They could be looking at healing messages, Reiki healing, angelic healing, okay, to help them, inner child healing, okay, to help them to put those puzzles together, to recognize there were some parts of my life that needed working, and I've seen this number. If we add them together, just looking at 10, but okay, 10, but 1 plus 9 gives us 10. 10 is the energy of completion, okay, but it can also mark the energy of a completion that then marks a new beginning. So they know that if they want a new beginning here, they've got to complete this first. They've got to heal they've got to heal the inner child. So when we go back to I need to confess something, it's the inner child that's going to really help you to understand what has been going on, okay? Again, being confident, again, developing that confidence to come forward and express how they truly feel, okay? I'm going to pull out how do they honestly feel, truly feel. Let's pull out and see what comes through. And look what we see. Well, I was just talking about that completion and new beginnings, 1010. Okay. Now, if you're watching this at a later time, just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. Okay. But the messages are timeless here. So let's see what pile 2 needs to see right now. Okay. Ooh, okay. That was quick. I truly feel a deep connection with you that I can't explain. Is there any more messages that you need to see right now on his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you? Okay, thank you. We have, I honestly feel like I need to be more open with you. It feels like that openness will feel like a breath of fresh air. I truly feel like I'm falling in love with you. Yeah, we see that King of Cups. Going back to that song, if I gave my heart to you. So if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Do. Would you oh, gotta clear that throat. Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Okay, what would you do? And this could be what is that fear factor here for this person, and they have to make peace with it. Again, we have a strong energy of 2 and we have a strong energy of the 6. But we also have the energy of that 5 with the Hierophant being here. Okay? They know they've got to make a decision here. Okay? Seeking that deep seeking that healing. Okay, now the healing card hasn't revealed itself, but that's the energy that I'm getting very strongly here. Okay, so let's pull out a Jamaican proverb and let's see what needs to come through. Okay, for pile 2, his exact thoughts and feelings. Can we have one card that resonates, please, with what's going on in today's read? His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Yes, well, we got 2. We have one finger cannot kill lice. So one finger alone cannot kill lice. Okay, it's got to be a boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is the energy of working in groups. No man or woman is an island. Okay, seek help from others. Again, it could be working on a project, working on a whole home. Again, speaking to your partner, speaking to your love interest, helping them to understand. Now, it could be also this energy that maybe this person doesn't want to offload their traumatic experiences. Okay, but it's just like wanting you to understand maybe why they have been, like, maybe why they've been a bit the word reticent, apprehensive, more reserved. Okay, and it could also be there could be a lack of experience as well. Okay, what's coming through is this person may have sisters. They may have lots of like or women in their family, and this may have also hindered their ability to speak to like more like masculine energies. That's what's coming through. Okay, to kind of get that balance of looking at things from different from like a feminine point of view and a masculine point of view. Okay, understanding and connecting. Okay, because we are both of these energies, so it's about understanding how these energies can reveal itself more than others. Okay, depending on our experiences or depending if we've had a stable upbringing as well. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. We have here, if you get your hand stuck in a devil mouth, take it out. So if you get your hand in a devil's mouth, take it out. Now, what could be creating this situation of getting your hand stuck in a devil's mouth is that this energy can result to self-sabotage, because that energy of apprehension is holding you back. Again, if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? The idea is about leading with trust, leading with you trusting your boundaries, leading with you using your discernment, using your intuition, letting that guide you. Okay, not to lead with fear. Okay, so it's this energy of being cautious. Okay, seek help where you can. Okay, so let's get to the juicy bit. We're going to take a nice sip of juice and we're going to pull out some messages from the Blunt AF deck. I'm sipping on some strawberry and raspberry tea. Let us know what you are sipping on, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe. Let us know what you are sipping on in the comments and where you're from. Let's big up you in the comments down below. Okay, so cheers to some intuitive gems. All right. Ooh la la, right. So we're going to sing Blunt AF. We do like to sing around here. Okay, we like to do what we call channeled singing, and it's like allowing that energy to flow. So we want to see, because we do see a lot of deep energy here, so let's see what wants to come through for pile 2. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So reveal those messages the collective need to see. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. And we're going to sing Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Okay, So we can sing that together. You ready? Okay, let's clear our throat chakras, okay, to let those messages flow, baby, okay? Again, this person could be any sign, but we do have a strong air signs energy, okay, followed by a fire sign. So with the the 10 of wands, the 2 of wands, and the sun. So strong Leo energy from the sun. Think of Sagittarius and Aries. We also have the 2 of wands, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and 10 of wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But we've got some water energy, okay, with the King of Cups. So think of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. 3 of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And with the Hierophant being here, we have a strong Taurus energy, so that earth energy, as well as the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so think of with the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, so it could be any sign here. Alright, so Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Look at this healing. Ooh, yeah, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. We're swimming, Blunt AF. We're swimming in the oceans of love and feelings, yeah. Blunt AF. Last shuffle. We just let that message. See how that channel's singing? Okay. This is something that I will also, this is why I keep saying tarot school, because it's something I was manifesting. Okay, so that, if you're into the channel singing, it's another way of how you can then use it into your readings. Again, it's about you, connecting with things that you already do. And you'll be surprised how that can also strengthen your own intuitive energy. Okay, so let's have a look. We did mention that I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see the tarot healing card, the star card, but we did have it. I did see it in one of the cards here, but I was being selfish with my time. I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. So this is the star energy. Like there isn't like someone who's coming to this understanding and realizing that how, there's duality in everything that we do. This person is recognizing how their behavior, how their actions then impacted you, okay? It can have a domino effect, and they're realizing that now. They're seeing it, okay? I've been comfort eating and drinking and shopping to distract myself from you. Now, didn't we say this third party energy? Perhaps this is what they could have been doing. Okay, we did have this energy of drinking. Okay. I'm over this drama. I'm frustrated right now, but I can't seem to express how I really feel to you. You have the qualities I need in a partner, but I want to be right for you too. I regret how things ended. This distance is tough on me, but I hope we can get through this. So there could be distance between you and this person. We do see that energy of distance with the 6 of Swords. And it feels like there's a Knight of Swords behind here. Yes, that Knight of Swords in reverse is telling us that this person, their energy right now is, especially with how they're thinking, it does need clarity. Okay. I want you now, when you stop showing me interest. This came through for pile 1 as well. The run and chase, vice versa, game playing. We do have that Game Boy game console energy. Okay, and ultimately, if you're playing games, don't expect to be winning like fantastic games. It's going to be silly games. you or silly prizes that you win. Okay. I picture starting a family with you. This could be why we see the Sun card as well. Self-care is a priority for me. Maybe someone has been wondering, I wonder if we were going to have kids, what would our children look like? Okay. Flirting with you is the best part of my day. Ooh la la. Now perhaps you and this person are still in contact right now. I'm currently seeing on the clock. Okay, 2. So there is this energy of alignment here, okay? I want to make a move, but I'm scared. I'm open and ready and steady for love. I'm emotionally available. So someone wants to be emotionally available. Could be, again, knowing that they work on that energy of the Hierophant. The Hierophant does represent the energy of institutions. So the institution that we're currently looking at is love and marriage, commitment, long-term relationships. Okay, they know that ultimately they need to get there. You know, they need to work towards this energy. Okay, if they're feeling the fear and there is that internal conflict around fear, then how do you overcome fear? You heal it. You get to the root of it. You recognize what has been troubling you, what has been making you feel apprehensive, what has been holding you back, what has been stopping you. You get to that root, so it no longer has any power over you anymore. Okay? I'm done with what we had. I want it to be real. If I get a second chance, you are my type. I've never met anyone like you before. I think about the good times. I think about the good times. We need to figure this out. Are you open to this too? So are you open to this too? Can we have that in the comments down below? Are you open to this too? Your energy has awakened me to self-love and healing for us. Okay? And it could be them recognizing healing for themselves, but we do have those rings. Okay? Those rings here, that there is an energy of like wanting to be transparent, wanting to be open. Okay? I'm healing from my past. I realized I was blocking myself. Look at that. Here we go. Oy, 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 oy. I was blocking myself from getting to know you and letting this connection grow. Yes. Again, if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? And this seems like this has been a constant worry. But you are still on my mind. You are still on my mind. So let's give you a quick bonus with the reflection deck. Let's see what wants to come through for pile 2. And then we're going to look at some initials. So the last time they saw you, what messages want to come through for pile 2? What messages want to come through? Any more? Any more for pile 2? Okay, yes. Last shuffle. Thank you. We'll take that one as well. So we have old flames. The flame never truly went out. Missed moments. There were so many moments I missed out on. Okay, we have preparing words. I'm preparing what to say when we do talk. When we do talk. So they're really hoping that there is an opportunity, okay, here for talking and having a down to earth conversation. I long for the day we can be together again. So reconciliation energy here. Patience. Patience is key in our situation. Okay. We have new feelings. These feelings are new to me, but I like them. Oh, there's a song coming through. DeBarge. Ooh, and I like it. Ooh, do, ooh, ooh, and I like it. Yeah. Okay. Hopeful beginnings. I see potential in us. We have nostalgia. I can't help but think about the good times we had. Second thoughts. I'm having second thoughts about my decisions. So again, we see that energy has been very strong in pile 2. Someone is trying to make sense, process, look at anything that has held them back, and to basically unblock that heart chakra so they can come forward as the King of Cups. Not hiding the King of Cups, but saying, look at my cup. I'm putting my foot forward. One foot is steady. I'm confident in how I feel, and I don't feel no way to express my feelings. We have butterflies. You give me butterflies every time I see you. So let's end it with some initials. Could be their name, something of significance that you will know, okay, about this person, okay. It could be a hobby and interest, okay, a location, something to do with the last time you saw them, or any engagement or conversation you had with them. Okay, so his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you for pile 2. Okay, we've got a V and a G. Okay, that's stuck on my fingers. But we've got quite a lot of V's. Okay, could there be something to do with Valentine's? Someone's name? Okay, so we have an O here. Lots of T's. Yes. Take the messages that resonate here. We seem to have lots of consonants. Look at that little circle here. You notice that O is trying to reveal itself again. Okay, and we have some MJM here. Okay, so take the messages that resonate, and I'm just noticing that X. Okay, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. But thank you in abundance for being here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. But do let us know in the comments what you've been sipping on. Okay, we'd love to hear from you all, and just make sure you're taking good care of yourself. Okay, taking good care of yourself, and we should always be focusing on healing and loving ourselves. Okay, because the self-love is always that first love, so you really got to hone in onto that. We can't find it through others, we have to find it in ourselves. Okay, so big up every time from your favorite Auntie T. Okay, your favorite Jamaican auntie or British Jamaican, whatever you want. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. big up every time. Thank you for being here. Make sure you keep sipping, stay blessed. Okay, look good, I feel good, and we will see you on the next one. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 3, feel free to do so. We will see you. We'll be there. We'll be there. Meaning there. Me is another Jamaican phrase, meaning we'll be there. Definitely. We're not even just there. We're there. We have to say it twice. So we're planted. We're planted in that soul. We're there. Okay, we did it. We there. We're there. Okay, we're there. We're serious. We're not gonna, we're gonna make sure we are there. So big up yourselves. Stay blessed and Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 3 and we're exploring his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So if you are new here, big up, 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 big up. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. For our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, our generals. We've got to big you up every time. We've got to big up, big up, big up, big up, hey, big up, 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 big up. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Every time, much love and blessings from Auntie T. Okay, we're exploring those juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through. So let's see Gwan for pile 3. Let's see if that energy of number 3 in regards to growth comes through, healing. Let's see if that energy wants to come through. And I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage. Okay, we're going to start with the charms. And if you hear from time to time, woy, okay, woy is a Jamaican phrase and it's the equivalent to oh my gosh. And when those intuitive downloads, those gems come through, essentially I'm using the as oh my gosh, why, okay. So let's get into this. We're going to use this and place all of the charms and do a charms read, okay. So we have quite a few charms here. Okay, so we have this elephant here. Okay, this elephant here. Oh, go back to this elephant. So perhaps this elephant could be telling us that there could be some wisdom here. Maybe there could be some energy of maturity here. An energy that maybe you may have known this person for a while. Okay, and maybe they want to reconcile with you. They've got older, wiser. Perhaps they may have been seeking advice from an elder, okay, like an auntie or something like that, okay, or an uncle, okay, seeking advice. They could also be looking at people around them in long-term connections. What do they want? Seeking like lessons, understanding lessons, okay. So there could be importance there. There could also be something about that's quite regal about them, okay. Perhaps this person may be good with money. They could be like well established in their area of work, okay. Or they could be very ambitious as well. Could also be quite intellectual, okay, likes deep conversations, okay, deep rooted conversations. They could have this energy of being down to earth as well, or wanting to have connections where they can have those down to earth like talks. We have this chocolate, so it feels like they want something sweet with you. It could also be representing something about their skin complexion, okay. But it feels very much like they want to have something sweet with you. Perhaps it could also be connecting with their inner child and embracing those moments of like awe and excitement over fun stuff, sweets, okay, something sweet. We have this star here. This star could be telling us that this person may see you in like may have high like not say expectation, but they may put you like on a pedestal, or there could be some kind of respect, there could be some kind of awe, okay, about you. An energy of you like attracted to you. It could also be representing something about healing, wanting to heal things, okay. Them wishing, them yearning, them hoping that things can come into fruition between you both. We have this traffic light. Now, this traffic light could be telling us that maybe there has been some cautious energy, okay, something that they need to, something to do with their decision making, options, having to think quite quickly at times. Maybe something to do with the last time they saw you. There was this energy of like having to think quickly, okay, and something significant there, okay. We have a car. Okay, perhaps this person may have a green car, or they're a truck, or there's something about wanting to come towards you, wanting to maneuver towards you, because we have two vehicle like charms that came through. One is like a truck, like something wants to like maybe there's some weight in what they want to tell you, their feelings, okay, but also wanting to come towards you. Now that green could be telling us something to do with their heart chakra. We also have that yellow could be telling us something to do with their solar plexus, okay, located in their stomach region, something to do with confidence, self-esteem, okay, the heart chakra representing the heart itself, feelings, okay, expressing those feelings. We have this what they used to call them back in the day, ghetto blaster. I don't know why it was called that. Or the stereo, yes, the stereo, okay. um yeah. um no offense if anyone took that as offensive with the ghetto blaster. um but yes, let's call it the stereo, okay. So with the stereo, okay, it feels like this person may want to showcase, they want to like talk off the top of their lungs about how they feel, okay. Again, we have this lots of sweet things, especially with like drink bubble tea or tea, like wanting to have sit downs, conversations. Perhaps this person may have a sweet tooth, or you have a sweet tooth, okay. The cup as well with the tea could be telling us that they do want to share these feelings, because we also have tea again. It feels like there is a lot of intuitive energy between you and this person. So perhaps you may be receiving a lot of telepathic energy from them. You could be sensing the attraction or feeling the energy that they have for you, because we also have this heart's energy. So there could be an like you both are feeling that attraction for one another, okay. Let's see, you're both feeling the attraction for one another, okay, because look what we have here. I have the hots for you. So you both could be feeling this energy at this time, and perhaps that's what could be causing the caution, because it's like, right, I don't want it just to be about attraction and having the hots, you know. I want to know where your head is at. What is it, you know, what's your intentions? What do you really want here, okay. Are we a good fit for one another, okay. Ooh la la. So let's have a look at these cards. Pile 3. I have the hots for you, and I think about you late at night. So we got to keep it clean and classy. But that late at night, having the hots, getting hot and bothered, is telling us that they get up to some things. They get up to some things. We're gonna leave you to do the pondering there, but they get up to all sorts, okay? I want to be honest about my feelings for you, okay? We have, I never saw good relationships with my parents / elders, and this has made me fearful. We saw this energy in pile 2. Pile 2, yes. May have seen it in pile 1, but it was very strong in pile 2. Okay, this kind of apprehensive, fearful energy that could result to self-sabotage. Okay, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and perhaps why we're seeing a lot of sexual energy, because there's this kind of frustration of not expressing it through their throat chakra, not expressing it through their heart chakra. Okay, that it's kind of going along to their sacral chakra, their sexual reproductive, and they're kind of releasing that tension, that frustration there. Keeping it clean and classy. I'm sorry for keeping my options open and hurting you. So we have this energy here as well. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. We have, I want to know more about you. So someone wants to know more about you. And we have, I wish I had been more mature in handling our conversation. Look, we have the elephant here. So there was definitely something about, see this elephant here? Oh, there it's going right to the back. With this elephant being here, there was definitely something about maturity. Something about maturity here, okay? So I wish I had been more mature in handling our connection. Okay? Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 cards that came out for you. Now 7 does represent that energy of like contemplation and that analysis, evaluating, reflecting, looking at things. Now we're going to go and have a look at the accountability deck. Okay? But before we do, let's start with the tarot and let's see what the tarot wants to tell you. So, messages regarding the last time they saw you, his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. We have the Four of Cups that has revealed itself. What we like to call this, don't be this person, don't be this guy, okay, that misses out on opportunities, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, like don't miss out on an opportunity. Okay, could be why we see the traffic lights here, because the traffic lights is saying, look, you know, think of the traffic lights. You know, it's quick decision making. You don't have much time to sit and wait on things. Okay, it's to act now, okay? So let's see what wants to reveal itself. Okay, let's see what wants to reveal itself. Okay, I can't really see. Ooh, we have the Chariot. The Chariot. Someone wants to come towards you. Someone wants to come towards you with the Chariot being here. There's an energy of like determination, willpower. Okay, there could be a Cancer energy here or a water sign. So think of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, there could, you see the light and the dark. Okay, there could be also representing this energy of being transparent. Okay, showing both sides of them, like revealing that, not to like to say it like in a bad way or anything, but like recognizing like, you know, we have flaws, we have things that we are good at, we have things that we're not so good at. Okay, now this could also have been maybe what this person is looking at, like working on my weaknesses as well as my strengths, so I can overcome them, be better at what I'm doing. Okay, as well as coming forward and being honest, sharing how I feel. Okay, we have the King of Cups trying to pop itself up. Okay, and we have the Sun next to it. So we're going to do another shuffle and see what wants to come through. Let's see what wants to come through. We have Death. So another Death and the Star. We have 3 major arcanas here. 3 major arcanas. And I currently see on the clock 11, 11 and 7. Didn't we say 7 earlier? Now we see 11. So seeing 7, and we mentioned the energy of 7 with the cards that popped out. There's a evaluation energy, analysis energy here. There's a reflection energy. The major arcanas are telling us that with the chariot, the death, the star, that there is healing that needs to take place. This person may be operating in a lot of the sacral chakra. Oh, and with the 11 is representing like a new energy. And look what we see. Look what we see just now. Add that together. That goes back to 1. Add those ones together. It gives us 3. So there is an energy of growth here. Okay. There's also an energy of them to be in alignment. Okay. They want to come forward, but with the death being here, the death is saying that new energy needs to take place. Okay. The death essentially is like a rejuvenation card. Okay. Think of seasons when winter comes, or autumn. Okay. Autumn kind of is when it's the process of things starting to wither away, go all orange, and then it goes through this process of like recycling. Okay. So then as it approaches the end, as it approaches winter, everything is now off the trees. Okay, well, the ones that because not all trees go through that process, but the trees that where the leaves fall, and then as spring comes, things starts to blossom up again. Okay, so the idea of death is that death is like is a cycle of like rejuvenation. Okay, think of like generations and things like that. It's all rejuvenation. Okay. I hope it's making sense. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. But with the star being here, okay, because we have a strong water energy with the chariot and the death, and we have a strong Aquarius energy, air energy, with the star card being here. So there could be a strong water and air energy here. And what did we say earlier about the chakras? We see a lot of attraction energy. Okay, feeling the, getting hot under the sheets, hot, hot and bothered. But that could be due because there isn't that comfortability yet with saying how they feel. Okay, and so the star is saying you've got to get comfortable with talking, and we see that transparency as well. So again, that energy, we've seen that energy of like physical attraction, sexual attraction, but they've also now got to be comfortable in expressing that verbally. That water is being poured, even though it's an air sign, and sometimes you can look at the star sign thinking, but it looks more like it could be a water sign. But yes, with the Aquarius energy, there is that energy of like, right, you've got to now connect with those feelings, but be able to now detach so you can reflect. You can now detach yourself away so that you can see the bigger picture. Okay, now as you see that this figure here is pouring that water onto the soil and into the lake. It's like, right, you see these 2 cups here. It's like still like being able to be comfortable with those feelings, but also be able to have a very bird's eye view on it. Okay, look at it from a deeper viewing point, or at a deeper level. Okay, the death is essentially saying that there's some transformation taking place. Okay, this transformation could be that this person is like recognizing, they've got to be loud with this transformation, speak it out, speak clear, and say what they're truly doing for this change to come in to fruition. There is this energy of determination that they want to come in. As we said earlier, we see two vehicle charms, okay, and the chariot has come in, which is telling us that something wants to move in, swiftly. There's an energy of something wants to move in with willpower and determination here. Okay, they could be recognizing their own background, what they saw. They may not have always seen good things, but it's like wanting to correct it, wanting to start anew. Okay, let's see what's significant at the front, middle, and the back. Yes, we have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is in reverse. Could be telling us that they want to find success in this area, get more comfortable with expressing themselves. Again, if you see that orange, that's a strong sacral chakra, and we have the solar plexus. This is like a lot of energy around confidence, self-esteem, their creativity, their in coming forward. But there is work that needs to be done here. Okay, if you look carefully, as we said, the major arcanas that have popped out is water energy, feelings energy, and the air energy. So think of the crown chakra energy, okay, seeking that clarity. Now this is what they could be ultimately lacking, because they could be expressing it, in their private time, that sexual energy, that desire to move and do something. But now it's saying you need to go do something about it. Okay, you can't just be sitting on this, you've got to do something about it. Let's see what's significant here in the middle. Yes, because look, that judgment card is here. That judgment card is in the reverse, and the Five of Cups is in the reverse, which is saying, look, sometimes you see with that traffic light, sometimes you may not always be able to have some time to just think, like, right, can I have some time to think about this? Sometimes you may have to make well thought out decisions. Okay, think of like what's coming through is like, think of like the police, and they have got a car chase. They've got to make real swift decisions on how to maneuver. Think of, okay, right, do we know the area well? Where could we go here? Where should we turn left? Should we turn right? We need to make swift decisions, okay? But those swift decisions to make great results, okay? And then later on, we can then reflect, was this the best choice? While I had that short amount of time to make a decision, did we make the right decisions? Ultimately, yes, we may have been successful in achieving our target, but could it have been done better? Okay, could it have been, are there any other areas that we maybe for next time we could have overlooked, or anything that we need to ensure that our we're following or adhering to our correct practice? I hope this is making sense. Now, going back to the read and how it relates to the read, this person could be now looking at past missed opportunities, okay, or any missed opportunities where they could have done better, where they could have now like taken on the advice that they were given by like mature elders, people around them, okay, or even like content that they may have found via social media, some kind of video content or some kind of healing content, where it could help them to say, right, it's about really connecting with your self-love, your true feelings, and allowing those feelings to flow. It could be that they've done some work on their chakras, releasing those blockages so they can come forward, because we have the judgment being here, and the judgment essentially saying that there's, in this position, is kind of telling us this is not anything to do with divine timing or intervention. This is you getting yourself, what's coming through is you getting your shit together, you getting your stuff together, okay? You getting your stuff together. Excuse the language, but you getting your stuff together. Okay, you getting your stuff together, okay, so that, once, if this opportunity arises, that you will know what to do. You will know how to go about it, okay? Because we have Two of Cups here, which is telling us that, yes, there may have been some opportunities that you may have missed, but you may have not necessarily mean you've missed everything. But again, you need to be able to get yourself in a place, and this is what the star is saying, to not dwell on those missed opportunities, but look at everything. Be transparent with yourself. Be open. You see, this nakedness is asking for that transparency, to be comfortable with your decision making. Okay, so you could come forward and express how you feel. Okay, letting go with the Five of Pentacles. Letting go. Look what we see. Look what we see. The 1111. Yes. So there is new opportunities here that awaits you. But first, you've got to be comfortable in this. The Five of Pentacles is this kind of like grabby energy. Okay. I'm holding on. I'm holding on. Okay. If anybody knows Ninja Man, okay, one of the best dancehall lyricists of all time. Okay. One of his favorite catchphrase, hold on. Okay. You're holding on. You're holding on. Yeah. You're holding on. We're not holding on. We're not holding on. Okay. It's saying no, you got to let go, because that could be holding you back. That could be holding you back. Okay. Now, from what we see, we've got the Pentacles here. That's Earth energy. Okay. We've got some Wands energy with the Six of Wands. Okay. So fire energy. We have some Cups energy. Cups energy. So water energy. So it could be any sign here. But what we see is that's significant is a lot of water energy. A lot of water energy, and we're getting some of that water energy with that star, because that star is saying, right, you have these feelings, you have these emotions, now we need to heal them. But you've also got to combine the crown chakra. You've got to connect with that clarity to be able to now detach yourself so you can see things clearly. Because look what we also have with that Five of Cups. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse, which is saying that there's a delay here in getting something. And look what the delay is. Self-sabotage energy with the Devil card here. So another major arcana. Okay, strong Capricorn energy. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that Capricorn energy is devilish. No, not at all. It's just giving that energy that in regards to how the energy that is associated with the Devil card, okay? However, it is telling us that there is self-sabotage energy here, and this self-sabotage energy is creating this, it's showing this block again. The Nine of Wands represents a wounded soldier, okay? It's a soldier, if you think of, it's kind of similar with the Five of Pentacles energy, where the Five of Pentacles, they're not wounded. Well, they don't appear to be wounded like the Nine of Wands, but technically they could be, okay, because how they're holding on their money, it could maybe be due to some past experiences, okay? Perhaps they don't want to they have a fear, they have some kind of apprehension based on a past experience. This could also be their feelings around committing, around building deeper connections, okay? It feels so far like the theme for this read, for each pile, that there's been some kind of fear, deep fear. Again, it could be stems from childhood, some past experiences, could be an ex-love interest where there's a feeling like I don't want to be like this. I don't want to feel like this again. Okay. But what it's asking, because if you see it's right behind the Devil, it's affecting the Four of Wands energy. The Four represents the energy of stability and security. You need to get clear with your stability and energy. And essentially, the Capricorn is all about that stability energy, which is why it makes sense to be associated with the Devil card, because the Devil card is now saying you need to get clear with what it is that you want, because addictions, self-sabotage, okay, low vibrational energy, toxic energy can hold you back if you don't get your stuff, if you don't get your stuff together. This is why the judgment's saying, look, this is not us now. This is not divine intervention in play. It's you. It's you. You got to do the work. So if we're gonna direct it now to, let's call you Jane and call this person John. It's kind of saying, right, you've got to get your stuff together. You know, you want more, but are you willing to open up? Are you willing to like relearn? You know, if you've seen things that you didn't like before, like what we said, it was either pile 2 or pile 1, the good, the bad, and ugly. Just take the good then if you've seen good. But from the past, leave the ugly, leave the bad alone. Don't get caught up in this energy, because look what it's showing. It's showing the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So it's a stuck energy. 9 of Wands, like having this energy of like, should I go here? What, you know, let's say if someone gives you an offer, you're like, oh, but I don't know, I don't want to do. This is where it's saying, right, you're gonna bind yourself here. You don't even realize you're binding yourself to a self-sabotage energy that's saying, look, the 4 of Wands could be right there, but it's your choice. You have to make a decision. Do you go left? Do you go right? You need to get comfortable with trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, using your discernment to let that guide you. Okay. Okay. So I hope that is making sense. Okay, that there is some decisions here. Maybe that's why we're getting a lot of these messages. Okay, it was saying, yeah, that stereo, there was a lot of messages that said you need to hear all of these little wisdoms. Okay, the elephant, the auntie representing as the elephant energy, because look, we have the 10 of Pentacles in this position. Okay, this is kind of telling us it all depends on you. It all depends on you. If you know it, all great things can awaits you, but you have to first do that healing. Now, this message could be vice versa. Okay, his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. It could also be that they want more with you. This person wants more with you, but there is some healing that needs to take place. And it feels like the healing that needs to take place is with the chariot. So their willpower, their determination, so they don't get caught up in the devil energy of self-sabotage, the death energy. Okay, like what we said earlier, by taking the good, leaving the bad, and leaving the ugly alone, and focusing on that healing. So allowing that fruition of the 4 of Wands energy, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands to become upright. Okay, they've got to be clear in what it is that they want. Okay, so let's have a look at the Jamaican proverbs and let's see what wants to come through. Okay, so his exact thoughts the last time they saw you. Now, this could be someone in your current energy. It could be someone from the past. Okay, it could be someone where there's been some on and off vibes. Someone where maybe you've had a conversation with before. There may have been some frustration on how they go about doing things. Perhaps this person may have a way of using gifts, okay, to mask their lack of confidence in saying how they feel. Because we have crab in a barrel climb upon one another. So crabs in a barrel climb on top of one another. Okay, crabs in a barrel climb upon one another. Okay, I'm going to pull out another proverb to clarify this, but this is the energy of like competition. Okay, agreed. Self-sabotage, competition, jealousy. Okay, perhaps this is something relating to something that this person has experienced, or really getting down to the nitty-gritty of not just doing things because they look good, it's all about the aesthetic, looking pretty, but really coming to this energy of like being straight up, being real, getting your stuff together, you know, saying it like it is. Let's pull out another one. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, not just about appearance, but what are you saying? What are you really saying? Okay, can we have it in the comments? What are you really saying? What are you really saying? What are you saying? Okay, let's see what wants to come through. Just to clarify, please. His exact thoughts the last time they saw you. This one feels like it wants to come through. We have empty barrels make the most noise. Empty barrel makes the most noise. Now, perhaps there is somebody here, okay? There is, again, going back to that sexual energy, that they may give this appearance that they are confident, but when it comes down to it, we see that there has been a conflict in how they approach or they take action, because there's a lack of confidence here. There's self-confidence issue here, okay? And with the crab in the barrel, it could be now telling us that stop trying to look like everybody else. I want to know who the real you are. Okay, again, that death card, rejuvenation. Show me you. Let's heal this. Okay, let's put that to bed. Just take the good, okay, and show me you. Like, show me you. Okay, let's have that mature energy here. Just you show me you. Okay, it does feel like this person could be very fancy. Maybe they hide behind designer clothing, aesthetics. Okay, perhaps it could be even like something to do with their voice, or trying to impress. They could be very much about the impress, but there could be an inconsistency on how they operate, and that could be creating that frustration. Okay, and it's kind of stop trying to be be different. Be different. Let's have a look at these cards. Gonna look at these Lenormand cards. Let's see what was to come through for the collective. Messages for pile 3. We have court official. Now it feels like, and look at that 3 again. It feels like this person, because we did have the judgment here. Maybe take it where it resonates. Could be a specific message here. Maybe there could be someone who has kind of had some trouble with the law. We didn't have that police reference. Okay, it could also be that now this person, you can see right through them, and it feels like, wow, like no one has kind of got to or saw past my games or my insecurities. Like it feels like you can read me, because again, it could be your own intuitive energy that's making you feel like, no, you know, I can see you, and you need to just be yourself. Okay, maybe this person has hide behind again, clothing, what they do, and now they're realizing, you know, there's more to life than just what I do. It's like my qualities, what is it that I like. It feels like someone's going through, it could be someone who's going through some kind of milestone in their life. For some, take it where it resonates, they could be going through like a midlife crisis as well. Okay, an identity crisis. What else wants to come through? Yes, there's something to do with court. So it's kind of saying that there's something here that is not balanced here, and it's about making peace with it. Now, this is a strong Libra energy here as well here. Okay, so something to do with, perhaps you may have, it could also be something significant during the Libra season. Okay. Anything else? Yes, we have that mature energy coming through. A mature energy coming through. Just like, again, we see that aesthetic about clothing. Just being yourself. Being, just being yourself. Okay, so let's have a look now at some blunt AF messages, okay? But before we do, I'm going to sip on some strawberry and peppermint tea. Sorry, strawberry and raspberry tea. Let us know what you are sipping down below in the comments, where you're from. We'd love to hear from you and engage with you all, and just big you up in the comments, okay? And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and do the do. Do the do, meaning, you know, do the do, okay? Big up every time. So cheers to Intuitive Gems. Alright. Let's have a look now at some blunt AF and see what wants to come through for the collective. We're going to sing Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? You can sing it with me, okay? So let's see what messages for pile 3. Okay, let's see what wants to come through for pile 3. Reveal the messages that need to come through for pile 3. I'm getting a lot of burps. Now, we did say that there was kind of like a throat chakra energy not coming forward. So with that blunt AF, we're going straight to those blunt messages. Okay. We're going to say, get your stuff together. Okay. So let's see what wants to come through for this person. Okay. Blunt AF, blunt AF, his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Any more? Blunt AF. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright, we've got quite a few here. So let's have a look at these messages. Juicy, juicy. So we have, I'm observing you from a distance to suss out if we are a good match. That could be that 9 of Wands energy. Okay. Now this, again, we said, so far we have seen all the signs. So it could be any signs. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a fire sign, a water sign, or an air sign. Okay. So I'm observing you from a distance to suss out if we are a good match. Okay. I'm conflicted about us, and this is what we see, because if you look here, it does look like they're looking from a distance, okay? But there's an energy of conflicted, because you're looking from a distance, but you've got to get this together. You've got to get this together, okay? Because this is what's leaving you open to the devil energy, self-sabotage energy. I need closure from you, but I still want you back. I talked myself out of the connection, and now I regret it. See that self-sabotage energy coming through. I was being selfish with my time, and I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. I see things differently now. I was immature. I was immature. Look at that coming through. Oy, 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 oy. I'm healing from my past, and I've realized I was blocking myself from getting to know you and letting this connection grow. This was also present in pile 2, I believe. Okay, so creating blocks. If you see that wand is blocking all the chakras. Okay, they're blocking themselves. And we have that 5 of Pentacles, which is also telling us that energy of blocking. Okay. And it's creating this kind of energy of like, why do I do this? I need to let go. I need to stop doing this with the 5 of Cups. I'm feeling passionate but frustrated. So this sexual energy, but then the crown chakra is frustrated. Okay. I see myself in a long-term committed relationship with you. So we have the Four of Wands here. Okay, they do want something. We have the Death card, the Healing card, the Star, and the Chariot. But then they've got to make peace with this. Okay. What's our deal? I'm a bit of an overthinker. So they could be an overthinker. I use music to remind me of you. And this is why we see this energy, because they use music, okay? Use music to remind them of you. Perhaps they play it in their car a lot. Your inner strength has helped me more than you think to connect with mine. I'm standing up for myself and the connection. I am nervous around you. So this could be another way of how you know who this person is. Okay. I get turned on. There's a lot of strong sexual energy here. I get turned on when I think of you and see you. I have to compose myself all the time. Ooh la la. You are still on my mind. You are still on my mind. And I think about the good times. I think about the good times. I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. I want something real with you. I want something real with you. Commitment scares me right now, but I need to work on my abandonment issues. So this is where the deep issue lies, is that there's a fear of being abandoned. Again, it could have been due to a past connection. It could be something that they've experienced during childhood, but they know that they need to work on that so they can become more secure in their decisions, but also more secure in opening up. As what we could see, that there was a lot of sexual energy, but when it comes to connecting with those feelings and recognizing it, detaching themselves away from how they're feeling, this is what the star was asking of them. It's saying, right, you need to get clear, be open, be transparent, so you can heal. I wish I could hold you right now. I wish I could hold you right now. So let's leave you with some messages from the accountability deck. Let's see what wants to come through for pile 3. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. What wants to come through for the collective? What wants to come through? His exact thoughts and feelings. Feels like it's trying to come through. Look at this. Late at night, I envision constructive conversations that could help us both heal. What else do they want to tell you? Okay, any more? Thank you. I acknowledge my feelings for you without the expectation of reciprocation. So this person is making peace with everyone has free will. You can decide yes, you can decide no. Trust your intuition, use your discernment, let that guide you. Okay? But this person is also making peace with that. That's like, that sense of maturity that is kicking in. Okay? Sense of maturity that's kicking in, that's part of life. And sometimes you don't always get a second chance. Okay? I accept full responsibility for how I approach any future interactions with you. And we have, I openly admit to my friends that I made mistakes in our relationship. So there's an energy of growth here, and being straight up, being honest. This is what's going to help. You see this rejuvenation energy with the Death card, and the healing energy to take place with the Star cards. I share how much I've learnt about myself since we've parted ways. So for some of you, you may have parted ways. There may have been an on and off situation here. There may have been like a separation energy. Okay? Because we are looking heavily at the energy significant around the last time they saw you. I know that timing is crucial, and I want to ensure we are both ready for any conversation. Okay? Okay? So this could be why we're seeing all this sweets energy, like wanting to put a lot of sugar, a lot of sweetness onto this energy, so to allow things to feel softer, to feel lighter. Okay, so that when you do talk, you can have a conversation and share those deeper feelings. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to have a look at some initials regarding this person. Could be their name, a location, a memory, something significant about the last time they saw you. Okay, ooh la la. Let's see what wants to come through for pile 3. So his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So his exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Reveal those messages for the collective. His exact thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Reveal those initials. Okay. Okay. See what we have here. We have PIOJ S X C M B, especially the ones that are like on top of one another. T. Okay, and we have O here. So take what resonates. We've got an S that's trying to pop itself to say, look at me. Okay, hope you can see that. So take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay, got that O now trying to reveal itself as well. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. But big up yourselves every time. Thank you in abundance for vibing with Auntie T. It is greatly appreciated and very thankful. So big up yourselves every time. And take what resonates and leave the rest. A sight go. A sight go. A sight go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. And this is how it goes. We just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? But be sure to big up yourselves. Look good. Feel good. Stay blessed. Keep sipping so those good vibrations can come through. We have phones popping off which is saying, yes, listen to these sweet messages. Okay, trust your intuition, use your discernment, and if you care to share, put it in the comments down below. Okay, but if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 2, feel free to do so, and we will see you on the next read. Okay, so do have a look at all of our reads available on the channel. They're all timeless. Okay, so much love and blessings to you all, and Gwan.